Well, one of my grinders packed in, so the job I was going to do, I'm not going to do now. So I'll do something else, and I have a piece of leaf spring in there, so I'm going to see if I can start turning it into a knife. Make sure I'm up to temperature first. I think I'll save you some boredom in a minute. Right, get up to temperature. I don't know if you can see, this is an antique hammer. Where's the... see, it's made in... oh, it's backwards. It's made in the year 1250, according to the stamp. Must be worth something. Yeah, that teeth doesn't last long. It's not really an antique hammer. Proper steel takes forever to get up to temperature. Right, it's looking a bit better. I've upgraded my hammer. That's better. Oh man. I think I'll bring it on a bit before I go the next bit, because that's going to be a bit boring. Right, done a few heats just to forge the bevel a bit more for the edge. I'm going to get it out, and I'm just going to see if I can cut the bit off I need to for the cutty off bit. I know what I mean. Where's the hammer gone? Hang on, I'm just going to change this so I'm not sitting that shite. Mulligan tyre that I downloaded for my sister. I'll play that box on my headphones. got that bit right. So the plan is take that off. I think I need to take the angle a little bit tighter, because that shouldn't be a hump on the top, because I don't know if you can see over there. No, you can't, because the camera's pointing down. I'll get my knife and I'll show you in a minute. It's getting there. Actually, it's not too bad. What I can do is I can just tweak it that way a little bit, and that'll straighten the bit out for the tang. I know what I mean. Right, back in a minute. Right, got the knife, so I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Oh, for God's sake, man. Right, that's nearly through. Just put that in. Is it going to come off? No. Is it bollocks? Yeah. I need bigger muscles, but I've got to do that. I'm not even halfway through. That's it. Right, I'm getting impatient, so I've got a bigger hammer. Nearly. Right, there we go. Yeah, I'll just put that on the floor. There you go. So that's cut off. What I need to do is just level that out a bit. Right, got a little bit more edge bevel to work on. I was looking for this. So big lump hammer, so I'm going to be able to work the bevel but also have it work as a bit of a flatter as well, in a flattenings things, or flattenings, flatterings, whatever. what really hurts is when a piece of scale flies off your work and lands on the top of your baldy head. Twat. Right, so that's flat. I'm a bit happier with that. Where's my other hammer gone? Going to scale down to the antique hammer, which isn't really from 1250. Do a little bit more refining. That's ready to roll. That's not too bad. Right, I'm going to let it cool off a bit, and then I'm going to work out where exactly I want the tang to work, and then put the two fullers in. So hold on a minute. Right, so here's a bit I've been working on, and here's one I made earlier. What I need to do is, like I said, is flatten that bit out a bit more, just to lengthen the blade. I deliberately wanted more of a curve in this time, not quite as much, so I'll consider that a slight arse up, but the original looks like that. So the original does have a curve on it, which I can work in, but what I need to do is straighten it out a bit more, draw it out a bit there, get the tang straightened out a bit, put the two fullers in, then I'll tidy it up and then go for the quench. So there you are. Clever me, missed a couple of steps. So I've managed to get the spine improved a little bit. I've done a few set downs on the corner of the anvil, just so I can start forming the tang, and then just done was get the last bit of the heat from the last one. It fell off and I managed to burn the ferrule on me perching stool. So, awesome. There you go. It's starting to look a bit more like a knife now. So we'll do a bit of that. Shite. I thought I was recording there, so I've just done a bit there, explained everything I was going to do, including daydream, and yeah. So I've daydreamed, thinking I was recording myself daydreaming, but I actually hadn't. So not only have I not done that, I haven't actually recorded the bit I was just saying. And now I can't remember what that was. Something about the fullers. Right, get stuffed. Right, I'm going to see if I can stamp the fuller in a oneer. Where's my brush gone? Hold on. Oh, I've lost my big brush. Fucking hell. Right. Found it. Right, let's get some of that crap on. It doesn't actually fall on the floor. Did that? Well, I succeeded in getting it to fall on the floor. Awesome. Right, I made a mark. See if I can make another mark. Kind of. I think I've, you know, can you see it? I think I can do better than that. Right, let's keep going. Hey, clever me. Forgot to do more recording. Tiny bit off. Right, I'm mostly just flattening now. That's not too bad. Right, that's about as straight as I'm going to get it. So there you go. So it just looks like a big dirty, well, piece of metal in the minute. Hopefully you can see the fillers. I've mostly got them right. Spine wants a little touch up and tidy up. I've left a little bit more meat on the edge. Just so when I quench it I can still tidy it up and then do the final sharpening after the heat treatment's done. That's mostly there, I think. Right. Oh, there's a little bit there I'm not happy with. I don't know if I can fix that. But I've learned I'd rather be a little bit not happy than get carried away trying to fix it and ruin it. So I'll bung it in for a little bit. Actually, yeah, I'll bung it in and then just let it cool slowly. Right, tongs were hot. Right, time to pack in. So what I've done, I've left this just to normalise, and it's still very hot, but I've just had a little flap wheel on it, and hopefully you can still see. So that's it, pretty much forged in rough. Fullers are there, and it's dropping down again. So that'll look a lot tidier once it's quenched, tempered, and gets the final grind and polish. So I forgot the little grooves on the spine, but I'll do them before it's finished. So yeah, the edge looks a bit gnarly, but I've just left the extra meat on just so it tempers better. So there's that. So I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning, but this is the knife as commissioned by Mr Rodgear. And if I put this down, and while I was working off camera, we also have the knife for Mrs Rodgear. So you can't make out the fuller very well, but this is another Coppergate knife, but it's a bit more of a lady's knife. So I'm going to wait until I get me grinding jig before I put the edge on that, probably. Yeah, so there you go. So Mr and Mrs Stabby. Right, packing in for the day, so tea time.
Walls are made from a mixture of clay and straw, compacted together, and at least a metre wide, providing excellent thermal insulation. However, if they're not protected from the weather, they soon collapse, leaving little evidence apart from spreads of clay. Cob walls continue to be used in house construction in North West Wales to just over 100 years ago. Here, on a course run at the Llymon, volunteers make one of these stone and cob walls. The internal floors of the Llymon have the topsoil removed and were mechanically hammered and mould to replicate compacted floors found during excavations of prehistoric houses. Stone and cob